everyone, welcome back to another episode. Today we're going out on Tom's boat. Bit of a treat for me, it's a lot bigger than mine, and I don't know if it's quicker, like we're yet to test that. But Tom and Murray are going to do a bit of scuba diving today. Murray's learning his paddy. This is a great way to practice equalizing and stuff like that. And Tom's a qualified instructor, which is the best possible outcome basically. I've got all my spearfishing gear, so I will be doing some spearfishing around there as well. We also have the wakeboards, so we're gonna do some wakeboarding hopefully afterwards. It is just glassy out there, but we're gonna go do a load of diving first, get out of the way. I'm probably gonna go back to the place where the wreck is. It's called Unicorn Rocks, and I've seen a few fish there. It's a nice gradient to do some scuba diving for Murray, and I've seen plenty of fish there. I've even brought the pole spear with me. Let's see if I can hit something with that. So I'm gonna get this boat in the water and head on out. Yeah, that's better. Give a bit of revs, Kenny. While they're getting the boat all set up, they're just dropping some other stuff off at Murray's boat. I will be getting in my wetsuit. Now you can't tell what this is, but this is the optical lube that I've been using. I done a test with it with Arian Sky Spearfishing a month or so ago, and I must admit I love this lube. It's great for my skin, and you don't get any itching or anything afterwards, and it's pretty lubey.
My mouth is a desert, running dry on the tip of my tongue. I can taste your lies.
We're all going on an adventure. We've got Skipper Kenny, Tom, Murray, Keris. It's absolutely glassy. I think I'm about to bring the Thundercat out tomorrow. Yo, look at that. I've also just ripped a hole in my bum. Do you see that? I have a cold bum today. I'll just have to do.
Your soul is the ocean, and I can't touch the floor. So full of emotion, I can't keep any more. Are we out of time? Will we be swallowed? Don't give up on us now. I can feel you there, where I once had you all alone. In the back of my mind, I'm under your spell, I can't get out. My heart falls 5 feet low, and I'm still here, I'm freezing cold. And I will wait and hold my breath till that turn blue, that turn blue, that turn blue, that turn blue, that turn blue. Your soul is the ocean, so full of emotion. Your soul is the ocean, so full of emotion. I hope you know
Okay, so we are at the spot. The viz looks pretty good. We're anchored off in 4 or 5 meters, something like that. Time to get wet, I think. I might be able to get in before the bubble blowers. Shoot some fish. took me a fair bit of time to really work out where I was on this reef, as the wreck is pretty much on one side of it. We were anchored on a shelf a little bit further to the back of this reef, but eventually I managed to find the wreck. As soon as I found the wreck, there was a lot more fish life. I was seeing this pollock just swimming about, and I thought, might as well get the first fish in for the day. If it's the only one, at least I've got something for the plate. Small size pollock, but still decent enough. It wasn't long before I bumped into this guy. Murray finished his lesson with Tom in the scuba diving and chucked his free diving gear on. He is rocking a brand new pair of Rukus, all the way from Spearfishing UK. They're made in New Zealand. I've got a pair of these fins. They're absolutely amazing. This pair that he's got, they're a little bit wider, so he's got some good propulsion on these. I think he's also in love with them as well. Here, I'm not actually diving that deep. You can see I'm right in amongst the wreck here. It's all a bit overgrown, and there's a little bit of silt just lifting off, which makes it a bit murky. Not gonna lie, a little bit eerie as well. But this fish just pops out of nowhere just across the top of the wreck, and I just managed to get this gun round. It is the 110, a bit longer, but I managed to nail him. I was actually making my way back to the boat at this point, and I thought I'd do a couple more dives where I seen a big wrasse. Now, I didn't manage to get the kill shot on this as the GoPro was not playing ball, sorry, but I ended up getting a good shot and brought him to the surface. Now, I shot this because I promised someone that I'd make some ceviche out of it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't often shoot wrasse, but when I do, I really appreciate them. You can see how amazing the colours of this fish are in the water. They just pop. This is a beautiful size as well. There's plenty of eating on this. They are a bit of a pain in the arse to scale and fillet, but I think it's worth it if you make a good meal out of it and prep it all properly. It does the fish justice as well. Whilst going down to grab my spear gun, I noticed something moving about the kelp. I said to Murray, grab the camera, and I went down to see if I could pick up this dogfish. Now, it was just pretty much moving very slow, and these fish can interact with you. It's pretty cool. So I gently grabbed him and just brought him up to the surface, and I only just had a gentle grasp with him in my hand. Didn't take him long though before he was like, screw this, and he was off. So I let him be, and off he swam back into the kelp, where I actually went down and found another one of his mates just sitting, possibly sleeping, but it was really cool to see them in their natural habitat like this, moving away, sleeping, and you can even see the gills of this one here moving, which is pretty cool. As I was on the boat, getting changed and taking my gear off, I heard a big old scream. Turn around, and who shot their first fish? Murray. He has a huge grin on his face, so I launched back in the water to go give him a hand and give him a good old high five because I could see how pumped up he was. I don't think you can get better than that. What a feeling it is to see your best mate get his first fish. It's well deserved as well because he has put a lot of effort into this. He's had a lot of problems with his sinuses, but it's not deterred him. He kept on going. He was hunting all the shallows for hours, and it paid off.
Oh my God, it's on the spear. Teddy, I also got you a gift just to prove that I could catch something.
Oh, thanks, pal.
Seaweed.
Oh, thanks.
That's a good fish, Murray.
That's a nice fish.
See how big my one is? It's huge. Bigger than my head. Actually is.
No, Murray got his fish right at the end there. Absolutely smashed it. He was making his way back to the boat. One last dive, I heard a scream. You shot your first fish.
Yeah.
A nice sized wrasse. These are quite common size out here. Tom shot one last time on a different reef, but absolute stoked for Murray. I got a decent pollock as well. As soon as I was over the wreck, there was a lot more fish. I don't often shoot wrasse, but I promised Karis I'll make her some wrasse ceviche at some point, so that's what this is for. And maybe that one as well now.
Yeah, that's why I shot it, just to make sure we had something to eat. You know, can't rely on him.
So we're all pretty much dived out. Stoked Mo got his first fish, but I think we all want to do a bit of wakeboarding and have some fun, so we're going to go search for some calmer waters, have a bit of sort about on the boat, and have some more fun, I guess.
Still on in the boat too if you want.
Against the world, nothing's gonna slow us down as long as we fall. From time to time to time, we were okay. Now it's breaking up real bad in a mad way. Wake up, this restless soul. Nothing's gonna slow us down as long as we fall. We're rushing against the world. Nothing's gonna slow us down as long as we fall. Nothing's gonna slow us down as long as we fall. 'Cause I'm on the edge of life, losing our precious time. We slide, slide, slide on the edge of time.
So it is dark. That's Shetland winters for you. We're getting the boat in darkness, which isn't much fun, but we're getting there.